If a dealership won't even verbally tell you the numbers, they're almost always doing something shady. So if they will not even verbally tell you, but a dealership that won't put it down in writing, they just don't want your price being shopped. So because of that, I have to sometimes stay on the phone long enough with them and argue long enough with them that they believe that I'm a serious buyer, to the
Right.
point that I might actually buy their car. I need to convince them that if they give me the numbers, they might get a buyer. But normally, it's going to take probably an extra 20 minutes on the phone and convincing them that I'm worth it for that 10 to 15% to transition over.
Okay. So that still leaves maybe 25 to 30% of dealers that just under no circumstances will give you a price if you're not in person.
Correct.
That's sad. That's really, really sad. I mean, it's certainly better than the 70% that you mentioned at first. So now I'm very interested at what kind of other data points you're keeping, what other statistics you have. I'm sure there's some good ones in there. What percentage of dealers are you calling that have add-ons at the start?
So regional, it's really the regions in the United States are really important. It's fascinating to me because it's groupthink, and obviously you're trying to be competitive with your market. But if I call Florida, it's 90+%, and Florida is a weird market. If I call Texas, it's 90+%. If I call California, it's 90+%. But if I call like the Midwest, if I call an Ohio dealership, if I call some dealerships in the Northeast, it's probably, if we go to the Midwest, it's probably like 30%. And if I call anybody in the Northeast, it's probably about 50%. And I believe that dealerships, when they added all these add-ons, were told that they need to add more value to customers. They need to add more value. So they were like, let's just find a way to add value and also profit. And
Yep.
it's a double tip. But there's two different, let me clarify, because there's two different dealerships in the world. There's some dealerships that will always have it on the T sheet no matter what, and they might over discount to offset it. So there's one group of people there, and then there's some that won't remove it at all. Because if it's a Toyota dealership, there are some Toyota dealerships, I would say 50% of them at least would at least be like, they're not moving, they're not touching, it is what it is, they're not willing to budge at all. But if I'm going to like a Chevy store, like probably 80-90% of them will take it off if you push enough to get them to remove. If I go to a Mercedes-Benz or BMW store, same, probably 80% of them will take it off if you push enough, because I think that client experience is more important for the luxury side.